Today I'm telling you guys about rabbits and pregnancy and the children growing up and all that stuff. So what you should see here is a female rabbit with her fur and a nesting box. So I'm going to explain how this works. As you see the black rabbit and a male and a white one. So this black rabbit is a female, this white one is a male. So what you do is take the the female rabbit and put it to inside the male's cage. You should not put the male inside the female's cage because the female won't like it. She's gonna have a bad attitude towards it, like there's a stinky man in my house or something like that. So you have to take her to the male's cage. And now for her to get pregnant, you need what are called follow-ups. Let me give you an example with this one. So a follow-up is like, say my hand is a male rabbit, right? So it comes and mates, and then it gets kicked back like boom. It's kicked back like this, and then it will be frozen for a few seconds. It will almost look like it's in shock or something. It will just be mating normally, next thing, boom. Its whole body gets kicked back off the rabbit and it starts freezing like it's in shock. So you need 3 of those in a row for a female rabbit to get pregnant. We are called fall-offs. So when your rabbit is pregnant, it will be pregnant for 28 days. Yes, it will only be pregnant for 1 month. It takes that short of a time. And so what you have to do to make sure its kids, once it gives birth, its kids will be fine and nice, is on its last 2 weeks of giving birth, you have to give it a nesting box, because who knows, you may give birth early or even late, you may not be sure. So you give it in the first 2 weeks so that you're sure. Even if you give it in the last 2 weeks so that you're sure. Even if it gives birth early, you will still have babies. When it gives birth, you will still have babies. So for the nesting box, you can use this. What we used is a scoop. You can see the scoop was sideways like this. We just cut from the top, cut here, and we went this way, that way, went up, and then cut it on top like this. And we removed that part so that there's like a hole inside the scoop which a mother can fit in. So what you can use our method and make nesting boxes like this. You can make nesting boxes like this, and what you're gonna want to do is put a little. Okay, so the mother, when she's pregnant and about to give birth, sometimes even when she's about to give birth, when she's pregnant or when she's in heat, there will be excess hair on her neck. So she's going to molt, or she's going to shed that hair out and use it to make a nesting box. As you can see, this checkered mother here, look, it has so much fur. It really so much fur. Look at that. This is a lot. But usually they won't release that much. That's a lot of fur. Look at this. So Sometimes you may have cases of where the female rabbit doesn't grow fair at all, or the growth of the fur of the excess fur on the neck was delayed, doesn't grow at all, or something like that. So what you want to do, just to be sure, is you put grass inside the nesting box, and basically you can put like lucerne grass, like thin grass. Do not put those big thick grass things. You have to put like those skinny small ones, and when you put it, don't put a lot, just put little. Put one that is little enough for it, for baby rabbits to feel warm, and don't put too much to the point where if the mother's sleeping and she turns like this, it may suffocate, the grass may suffocate the baby. Don't. So you're going to want to fill it up to, compared to the scoop, is going to be around here. You see how low that is? Let me go closer. The scoop starts here. I'm going to want to put around here or here. See, this is a big scoop. You have to put down low. You have to put that low, because anything more, it may be risky to suffocate the baby rabbits and they're still born. Okay, so after 1 month, your female rabbit gives birth. It has children. What do you do? If the rabbit mother does this properly and gives birth inside the nesting box, then you're lucky. Gives birth inside the nesting box. All you will have to do is just regularly give her water and then give her rabbit pellets in this container. You'll have to do that twice a day, twice or 3 times a day, because she's a mother. She'll have to feed the babies, and what you do for the babies, you do not feed the babies. You don't. The mother will feed them for herself, and also remember to not touch the babies in the first week of them being born. Don't touch the babies. Don't touch the nesting box. You have to be careful. All you have to do, when you open, just open with water container carefully, slowly, remove it, then close. Then just put rabbit pellets inside here. Don't touch the babies, don't touch the nesting box. Don't even touch her fur in there, cause for the mother to take care of them, it needs her scent to be on them. And now if she smells a foreign scent or a human scent, she will not want to take care of the babies anymore. She may neglect them and she may kill them. She may kill and eat them, because it may make her think that those are not her babies or something like that. But she doesn't want other scent. She doesn't want foreign scent on her babies or the nesting box or her fur. So be careful not to touch them in the first week. So as the babies keep growing, they'll be able to eat in the first 2. Right there. For the first 2 weeks, they'll be suckling milk from their mother. They'll be suckling milk. Then 2 weeks later, they should start being able to eat food. Normal food stuff the mother eats, like pellets and grass, leaves, stuff like that. They should start to be able to eat like that. 2 weeks. So when your rabbit looks big enough, like big. Let me show you examples of things. Oh, big, what I mean. You see here, this one is a good one. See, this is the mother. She has 4 babies that are currently available if anyone's looking for them. So when the baby rabbits are like this, they are big enough to be in their own cage. You see how big the mother is? Look at the babies. They look almost half her size or something like that. As soon as they're big enough, they can run, they can jump, they can do anything. I think these are like 3-4 months old. I may be wrong. Like these rabbits look big enough. So once they're about that size, they're old enough, you have to put them in a separate cage from their mother. And also remember, do not mate rabbits with their own siblings. Like if they're born together in one litter like this, then when they grow up, you should not mate them. We discourage inbreeding. It's not nice. So your rabbit takes 4 months to grow and mature. 4 months, but I prefer, if you want to make an adult for mating, I prefer you grow it for 6 months. It takes 4 months, but I prefer for 6 months because 4 months it seems a little small. Let me put this in human years. When it's 4 months, it's going to be like an 18-year-old person. Let me say that. An 18-year-old person, according to law, they are an adult, but they don't really seem like an adult. They're like small. To law, they're an adult, but they're like small. Like it's still a child, you're a teenager. You see what I mean? But when it's like 6 months, if I put that in human years, it's going to be like 21 or like 25 years old. You see what I mean? So that is when you can start actually calling a human being an adult instead of an 18-year-old person who's half adult, just adult by law. But in reality, like, that's still a teenager. You see what I mean? So like, I prefer waiting for 6 months. And then that's when you can start breeding and stuff. Do not do inbreeding. I think that's all. And after a mother's given birth, and if you have another mother on the way, and you only have one nesting box, once this one is done, you have to remove all its fur from the thing. Then you wash the container inside, outside. You wash it thoroughly with soap. When you sniff it, you shouldn't smell anything that smells like rabbit. Put soap in there, wash it nicely, clean. There shouldn't be any scent of rabbit there. Then you can give the container to another mother who may be expecting babies.